Bible says that there is a time for peace and a time for war.
Israel has responded with fury. Fighter jets taking aim at targets in the Palestinian territory.
We will exact a price that will be remembered by them and Israel's other enemies for decades.
The whole world stood by, nobody said nothing. They even signed the bombs, then they dropping them clouds buffing, buildings caving, knuckles is bleeding, remove the rubble, missile striking. There's women and children running from trouble, Biden hugging them. War is the business they on the take, Netanyahu cold and embracing them like a snake because of TikTok and Twitter. We peeped it in real time while the Zionists sleeping in comfort is still fine. Ain't nobody saying shit, ain't nobody making moves, they just letting them starving the people with no food to target airdrops, making a mockery of the aid and line them up, but naked together to just degrade the massive graves and pits. Israeli commandos with knives and slice your tits. The sounds of missiles bristling, whistling, time to hide your kids. Genocide inflicted directly to population, call to action. Complicit America as a nation. There's a web that they're weaving outside, no man is safe from. First they occupy the lands and then they take them. The atrocities happening, crafted by design. Human sacrifice to their deities happens all the time. A web that they're weaving outside, no man is safe from. First they occupy the lands and then they take them. The atrocities happening, crafted by design. Human sacrifice to their deities happens all the time. It's disgusting, Barack Hussein is still calling the shots. And above him, the weaver of the web connects the dots. So this a tough spot, savages killing across the surface. And they think that they better than everyone, that's their purpose. And if God chose these people to represent what he means, I want no part of it. Sake of the grisly and morbid scenes, they're not the Jesuits. The Hebrews, the real people were black, they're taking over a people's identity. Matter of fact, the rabbit hole meanders deeper, just follow it to the core. There are deities that feed off the suffering from the wars. This isn't just about the settlements, expanding occupation, not about Palestine or Israel or any nation. It's to feed the host, the demigods, the source of all their power, human sacrifice. Just look what they did to the Twin Towers, yo, it's bone chilling. People believe in the lies are so willing, bypass the facts in their face and go on with no feelings. There's a web that they're weaving outside, no man is safe from. First they occupy the lands and then they take them. The atrocities happening, crafted by design. Human sacrifice to their deities happens all the time. A web that they're weaving outside, no man is safe from. First they occupy the lands and then they take them. The atrocities happening, crafted by design. Human sacrifice to their deities happens all the time. No healing, we as a planet, the people hurt. When we gonna learn that violence ain't putting the people first? We should gather all the leaders together to duke it out instead. One-on-one, in the arena, they going head-to-head. Sounds like barbarism, does it not? You leave our kids alone, they off fighting wars for these cowards instead of being home. We alone, the ones that are letting them all manipulate the media, stoking their partisan flames to instigate fake the news. It mitigates to make it less severe, but to the ones in the know what they covering up is clear. They don't give a fuck if anybody in your family dies. Just admit we know nothing. The path that we chosen's wise. They'll sever your family ties and lock you up in the box where you're targeted late in the night when you're selling locks. This is what they do to people who fighting against the tyranny. The Lord give you ears, cause eventually you'll be hearing me.
Mr. Secretary, your visit is another tangible example of America's unequivocal support for Israel.